I don't think that this is about me, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez. This is not about this pitting between two women and division between two women. It's about the vile, disgusting hatred that can come from
Most afraid of losing? My family.
What are you frightened of ever losing?
my engagement ring.
What's the one thing you can never live without?
My family.
Na diva is a female version of a hustler, of a hustler, of a hustler. Na diva is a.
It's barely been a month since Selena Gomez's wedding, yet the Bieber-related drama is already back in the spotlight. This time, Hailey Bieber is the one catching attention. A seemingly harmless interview she gave quickly set off a storm online, with articles claiming she was taking shots at Selena. The media jumped on it instantly, and before long, Selena responded. Music hints, event appearances, and subtle social media digs soon followed, creating a cycle that seems impossible to break. But this isn't just about a few Instagram posts or a misquoted statement. There's a pattern here, one that has appeared repeatedly over the years, connected to how Selena reacts when she feels her influence or relevance is being challenged. It's also about how the media magnifies every small interaction, twisting words and timing posts to stir up drama. Casual fans watching from the outside might wonder why nearly every move Hailey makes triggers a reaction from Selena, or why the story always circles back to her, no matter what she does. The answer lies partly in the personalities involved, and partly in perception. Selena is known to react strongly, and social media is where she thrives. She is admitted to having an addictive personality and being drawn to chaos. When something provokes her, she doesn't just scroll past. It becomes content, a post, a story, or a viral moment. The media knows this, and they take advantage. Every misinterpreted comment, every comparison between Hailey's and Selena's brands, every minor social interaction is blown up into headlines suggesting rivalry, shade, or tension. Here's the catch: much of what the media publishes is misleading. Articles often frame Hailey's words as a response to Selena, even when the context says otherwise. This is where the real drama starts, because the public doesn't see the full picture. People see the headline, a snippet, or a story on Instagram, and immediately form opinions. Once a story takes hold online, it can be almost impossible to change. Before diving into the newest feud, it's important to understand the background. Hailey Bieber isn't just some random celebrity entering Selena's world. She's a growing beauty entrepreneur, a mother, and someone who quietly built a billion-dollar business. Selena, on the other hand, is a pop star with years of media experience, perfectly capable of turning any small spark into a wildfire. When these worlds collide, it's never just one comment or one post. It's a mix of history, personalities, and public perception clashing in real time. Hailey isn't an unknown figure stepping into the spotlight. She's become a serious player in the beauty industry, and in a way that many didn't expect. In 2025, the Wall Street Journal named her Beauty Innovator of the Year, highlighting her journey from relative obscurity to billionaire entrepreneur. Her company, Rhode, was bought by ELF for a whopping $1 billion, and the Sephora launch broke records, reportedly earning $50 million on the first day alone. To give some context, that made Rhode the biggest debut in Sephora's history, surpassing even Selena's Rare Beauty and Rihanna's Fenty Beauty. But that's when things got complicated. During the WSJ interview, Hailey was asked about comparisons to other beauty brands. She said, "I think there's room for everyone. I don't feel competitive with people who don't inspire me. It's always annoying being pitted against others. I didn't ask for that." Simple, calm words, but the media ran with it as if she were targeting Selena. Some outlets even suggested Hailey worried Sephora customers would compare her brand to Rare Beauty, given Selena's past with Justin Bieber. Before Hailey could clarify, a publicist told her to move on, but the headlines were already out. Websites like Elle Magazine and TMZ framed her words as a direct shot at Selena, using lines like, "Hailey Bieber explains why it's always annoying to be pitted against Selena Gomez." The irony? Hailey never even mentioned Selena. She was referring to other skincare brands. The Wall Street Journal, TMZ, and countless social media users all contributed to twisting the context, showing just how quickly a single sentence can become a viral controversy. Of course, Selena didn't stay silent. Within hours, she posted on Instagram telling fans to leave the girl alone, while also teasing new music. What was originally a professional comment about business suddenly became personal drama. Fans, the media, and even Selena's inner circle jumped in, analyzing every word, liking, commenting, and creating content that kept the story alive. This is a classic example of how celebrity culture works. Media framing and public perception can turn neutral words into a feud in minutes. Hailey's statement was measured, but due to timing, history, and the Selena factor, it transformed into something it wasn't meant to be. For viewers, this mix of misquotes, perceived shade, and celebrity tension is addictive. It keeps people clicking, watching, and sharing. Once Hailey's interview went public, Selena was back in action. A small clarification from Hailey became a chance for Selena to respond, and she didn't hold back. Instagram posts, subtle likes, and comments reignited the story, reminding everyone she remains central to the conversation. It wasn't just about replying, it was about controlling the narrative, staying in the spotlight, and, some would argue, sending a message. Even minor interactions attracted massive attention. Selena liked a TikTok mocking Benny Blanco's ex, Elsie Hewitt, who fans said resembled Hailey. She posted behind-the-scenes shots from music videos, hinted at new songs, and her cousin's husband even commented under Justin's Instagram post, fueling the drama further. The story snowballed faster than most could follow. This is typical Selena. She responds to even the smallest sparks, and social media gives her the stage. What the public sees as a feud is really a combination of pattern recognition and perception bias. Every post, like, or comment is examined, and any perceived slight becomes proof of a bigger story. Fans pick up on these signals, defending, attacking, and keeping the narrative alive. The media amplifies it with headlines designed to grab attention, which feeds the cycle. Psychologically, this relates to confirmation bias. When Selena feels shaded, even unintentionally, she interprets it personally. Fans and media reinforce this perception, giving her reactions more weight than they might deserve. History shows this isn't new. From old Bieber drama to TikTok interactions, Selena consistently responds in ways that keep attention on her, often overshadowing the original event. The result is a story that feels larger than life. Every Instagram story, TikTok, and ambiguous comment becomes part of the drama. For Selena, it's also a way to stay relevant, assert influence, and maintain her presence in public discussions. Even neutral or positive remarks from Hailey are reframed as rivalry because media and fans are ready to interpret them that way. Selena's online history helps explain why this feud keeps resurfacing. She's openly said she's addicted to Instagram and has an addictive personality, making her highly reactive. Over the years, small provocations, like fan comments or random TikToks, have triggered major social media storms. This behavior is consistent, following her from early career drama to today. Looking back, in 2014, after splitting from Justin Bieber, Selena actively responded to his Instagram activity, posting pointed or snarky comments. In recent years, the pattern continues. Prank calls, seemingly harmless TikToks, and subtle jabs become viral topics. Even a random sound used by Hailey on TikTok can be interpreted as a dig, prompting Selena's immediate reaction and fueling online speculation. Selena doesn't only respond to things directly about her. Any perceived slight, comparison, or poorly timed comment can trigger her. Her history shows she often uses these moments strategically, posting stories, sharing comments, or hinting at new music. It's not always about conflict, it's about controlling the narrative and drawing attention back to herself. This pattern helps explain why Selena's reactions are so frequent and so public. Instead of letting stories fade, she fuels them. When a headline starts to die down or a controversy seems to be ending, she posts something that reignites it. Fans, media, and casual viewers all jump in, creating a feedback loop that keeps the story alive far longer than it would naturally last. The media plays a major role in this cycle. Sites like TMZ, Elle Magazine, and countless gossip blogs thrive on clicks, and a single misinterpreted comment can quickly become headline news. Hailey's Wall Street Journal interview is a perfect example. What was meant as a calm, professional statement about her brand was twisted into a story about taking shots at Selena. Headlines screamed rivalry, while the real context of Hailey's words was overlooked. Fans also contribute to the loop. Selena's supporters are quick to defend her, interpreting every Instagram like or comment as a sign of loyalty. Hailey's followers push back, which only increases tension online. This creates a snowball effect. Posts go viral, debates flare in comment sections, and the story spreads faster than anyone can track. Even Selena's family sometimes jumps in, like her cousin Priscilla's husband commenting under Justin Bieber's Instagram post, adding another layer of attention and drama. What makes this dynamic especially strong is how selectively the media reports events. Major moments, like Selena not inviting her kidney donor to her wedding, barely got attention compared to Hailey's interview. Yet, as soon as Hailey's words were interpreted as shade, the story exploded. This selective framing isn't random. It's designed to highlight conflict and keep audiences engaged. Fans, media, and Selena herself feed into a loop that rarely ends. Every action, no matter how small or neutral, can become a headline, a viral clip, or a fresh story thread. For viewers, it's addictive. For Selena, it's a way to control the narrative and stay relevant. Hailey, meanwhile, often becomes the unintended focus simply because she's quietly successful, which some perceive as a threat, and that perception fuels further coverage. Hailey isn't just standing by while all this unfolds, she's thriving. Despite constant misinterpretation and online scrutiny, she has built a brand and career that speak for themselves. She's spoken openly about her growth since becoming a mother, saying, "You gain silent strength and confidence. You can't tell me the same you could tell me before." Her calm, grounded perspective contrasts sharply with the social media noise, showing a resilience not always visible to the public. Her story is compelling. Once overlooked, mocked by paparazzi, and dismissed as irrelevant, Hailey has turned doubt into success. Rhode's record-breaking Sephora launch, its $1 billion acquisition by ELF, and ongoing consumer enthusiasm show she's more than a celebrity name. Her results are tangible. Her brand thrives without relying on drama or reactions to stay relevant. Hailey's approach is almost the opposite of Selena's. Where Selena reacts, Hailey acts. She focuses on product launches, family, and personal growth. When minor controversies arise, like a TikTok sound being misinterpreted, she addresses it briefly and moves on. "I never comment on this type of thing, but we were just having a girls' night and used a random TikTok sound for fun. It wasn't directed at anyone," she explained. Her words are calm, measured, and intentional, even amid online chaos. Yet this very composure seems to irritate critics and drives the media's obsession. Hailey's confidence, quiet success, and ability to rise above misrepresentation make her a lightning rod for comparisons. She doesn't need public approval or controversy to validate her work. Her results speak louder than headlines. Her resilience isn't just about ignoring drama, it's about thriving despite it. She's faced public doubt, personal challenges, and constant speculation, emerging stronger. Every successful launch, positive review, and milestone achievement reinforces that Hailey's journey is defined by vision, drive, and focus, not perceived feuds. To understand why this feud keeps resurfacing, it helps to look at Selena's past behavior. History shows she reacts strongly to perceived slights or comparisons. From her early career to today, the same triggers spark nearly identical responses: sudden posts, comments, and teases that grab public attention. Back in 2013, Selena's relationship with Justin Bieber dominated headlines. Any interaction involving him or women in his orbit instantly became news. Fast forward to 2023, and the pattern continues. She reacts to TikTok sounds, social media trends, and minor jabs fans interpret as shade. Social media now spreads these moments even faster, making them go viral almost immediately. It's not just timing, it's consistency. Selena has said she has an addictive personality and is drawn to chaos. Over the years, small sparks can escalate into major narratives. Her posts, likes, and comments fit a pattern of seeking attention, asserting presence, and sometimes responding indirectly to insecurities. Hailey, on the other hand, approaches things differently. Where Selena reacts, Hailey acts. She concentrates on business, family, and personal growth. She is careful in her responses and rarely fuels a story beyond clarifying misunderstandings. This contrast makes Hailey seem almost untouchable, which drives further speculation from media and fans. Looking at the history, it's clear why the Selena-Hailey saga feels endless. It's not a single feud, it's a repetition of patterns amplified by social media and the personalities involved. Every small interaction can restart the story because the combination of fast online platforms and reactive personalities ensures nothing stays quiet for long. As of now, the Selena-Hailey drama isn't over. Even if the initial sparks have faded, the media continues reporting on every post, comment, or subtle action. Selena has a habit of reappearing whenever attention fades, keeping the narrative alive. Every TikTok she likes, every behind-the-scenes clip she shares, draws attention back to her and subtly reignites comparisons with Hailey. Meanwhile, Hailey remains steady, focusing on her brand and family. Rhodes' success speaks for itself, and she rarely engages in public drama like Selena. Her quiet confidence and ability to handle criticism without escalating conflicts make her stand out in a world that often rewards chaos over achievement. This contrast explains why media and fans remain so fascinated. Hailey's calm rise challenges expectations, making the story compelling when paired with Selena's highly reactive persona. This is more than just a celebrity feud, it's a story about perception, control of narrative, and how social media amplifies personalities. Selena's responses, combined with media framing, create cycles that keep audiences hooked, while Hailey's focus on action rather than reaction shows resilience and success. The result is a clash of strategies, one driven by engagement and response, the other by steady achievement and presence. For viewers, this tension is compelling because it's relatable. It's about insecurity, rivalry, ambition, and reactions when someone feels threatened. For the media, it's a content goldmine. For Selena and Hailey, it's daily life, navigated through posts, interviews, and appearances that fans and reporters dissect endlessly. Ultimately, the takeaway isn't about choosing sides. It's about understanding attention, personality, and media influence. The Selena-Hailey saga shows how small moments, misinterpreted quotes, and online actions can spiral into narratives larger than life. Whether the cycle ever ends or simply evolves with the next headline, it will continue drawing attention, revealing the power of social media, celebrity culture, and the difference between reaction and resilience. Thanks for watching full video. Please like and comment now.